I'm not hawking books, am I? Every week I'm trying to sell a book or a CD or something. I'm not trying to sell this. The author didn't ask to come on. She didn't ask me to pitch it, but I'm pitching it. Amber Fry's book, Witness for the Prosecution of Scott Peterson, and Amber Fry is here today. She's honored me with her presence. I keep finding out more and more about her. She lived in the Tower District. She went to Clovis High, where I went to, and so you have two. We count those as positives.
Thank you.
Time in the Tower and Clovis High School. Now, and I'm not going to go on and on with this. We know how it turned out. It's very sad. I hesitate even to talk to you about it because it wasn't a happy time for you. Very sad time. You went through this, and you were very brave and very inspirational for a lot of us. You didn't have to speak up, and you didn't do anything wrong. You just were going through your life, living as you should, being responsible, and this happened, and you stepped up, and it was a very big step, and we appreciate you did that.
Thank you.
And I think you're one of the heroes in Fresno. Now, I read, and another reason I contacted you is I read about you have an upcoming mission trip.
I do.
Do we have a picture? I don't know what that picture was on your Facebook, of a hut or something.
Oh, yes, that's northern Thailand. So we'll be...
That's where you're going, Thailand, then?
Northern Thailand, Chiang Mai. And it's with the organization, Integrated Tribal Development Program, the ITDP.
Here's the picture. That's not where you're going to sleep or where you're going to build? Or?
It's close. I had found, obviously I haven't gone there. I'll be posting pictures when I get back. We'll be leaving the 1st of this year, and we'll be gone for 14 days. And, they call it exposure trip. They're trying to get away from the mission, like most people know of mission, like when I went to Ensenada. I think there was some clip on there.
We saw that you're in Ensenada. You're running a power saw building.
I got to do all the saw cuts. It was.
What were you doing? Building a school building?
No, little. They were just homes for. I think we had 4 teams building little homes for these people that basically had either cardboard or pieces of wood on dirt.
Wow.
And so we went in and put these homes together, and it was a great experience.
So, for example, when you went on the Mexico trip, do you just sleep in a big hotel or
no? This
on a
one
cruise
was
ship
with
or
the
something?
EOC, the Ensenada Outreach Center, and so they have a facility, not far from where we were working. And there's like a room with a bunch of bunk beds.
This is a dormitory.
Yeah, and then they have a cafeteria, and it was it was actually a lot nicer than I had anticipated.
Okay, we say now you have 2 kids now.
Yes.
We're not going to get too into that. We read about the little girl. We all feel like part of her life, and now you have a son too.
Yes.
But they're not so little now.
No, 6 and 9.
Wow, and you go to one particular church. Can we say where?
I go to the Well.
The Well. Okay.
I've been going there a little over a year, and that's who I'm going with on this mission trip. And there's about 18 of us going. I was actually here in the tower last night at the neighborhood thrift and wrapped a few presents, and just they're really getting out there in the community, and we're reading a book, When Helping Hurts. That's part of our preparation in going and having a better understanding of the exposure trip.
And I keep interrupting you when you start to tell me about it. You're going to Thailand this time. And the group that's hosting or kind of the driving force is who?
ITDP, Integrated Tribal Development Program. And they've been working with Northern Thailand for over 20 years. And there's more, if people are really interested, it's www.thewellcommunity.org/missions, and you can read more about it and the program. And, also, it's the cost of, trips. There's expense. We did a fundraiser, and then just sent out personal requests to help support, whether it's monetary or prayer. Just praying for the team, praying for the families. For me personally, it's praying that my children are well and safe, and that that I have a safe trip and I come back healthy and complete. So
So it's just you going, not your kids?
No, they are not going.
Now, do you have to get a bunch of shots to go over there?
There's a few they'd like for you to.
A few
to
is a
get.
bunch. A few is a bunch. Now, you had this picture, and you said you're going to do something like this.
Yeah, it's that's one of, they had did that I believe last year. That's the water project that
Sean's going to give us a good look at that. Oh, there you go. Earth working through love. Now, is that a giant tank or
Yes.
something like that, and a
Yes.
faucet, and so they can have fresh drinking water? Is that what you're going to work on, a water project this year?
Yes.
Okay.
I know there's other things too. It's just kind of wherever we're needed. You know, there's we're going in being flexible, knowing that it's going to be a lot
Just
of
go
hard
and
work.
see what's needed and where you can fill in then. And how long will you be there?
14 days.
And do you know what your accommodations will be there? It's never that great. That's my point I'm
Our
getting to.
accommodations, I saw pictures last Wednesday. We had the church prayed for us as the church, and we went up on stage. But beforehand, I saw an album, and so I kind of got to see a little more. It's similar to the picture that was put
Yeah,
up.
show that picture again, the hut. That's where I
but
think they're probably going to
huts,
stay.
So
Yeah.
they're up on, they're up high because of, I guess, the tsunamis or
Oh, boy.
during certain seasons. But when we're going, the weather is more ideal, or as far as they're not extreme weathers in January when we're going, and we'll bring our own bedding, like a sleeping bag, a mat,
Oh, boy.
and they're we're going to be up in the when I talk to some other people here in the valley from Thailand, they call them the mountain people. So they're up.
Now, we have been, and by the way, a lot of our friends in Fresno, most of the Hmong that are here, came here through Thailand. So, it's a very, we kind of all have a linkage to Thailand. I saw something on Facebook. Show that last picture you have there, Sean. What is this thing here?
That's
Here it is.
That's going to be an addition to our little family.
Wow, Christmas time. Now, what is that? Some kind of dog or puppy or something?
It's a Maltese with a quarter Yorkie.
And it's real little? Does it stay real little?
Well,
those
right
little
now,
yapping dogs?
right now actually he's pretty quiet. I don't have him yet, but he's about this big, and he's only going to get this big maybe. They're pretty small.
But it's a baby.
It's 8 weeks old, and I believe that picture's maybe 7-8 weeks.
And you know what I forgot to talk about? What I wanted to talk about for a moment is your business.
Yes.
Because you have a great business. What is that? There's a calendar. She brought me a calendar. It's my
It's
new
upside
desk
down, I
calendar
think.
for this year. And you have working as a massage therapist.
Yes. This will be going on my 9th year.
And is this your current location on Peach, or can we say it?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I have a window front, like it has my name, and I've been doing massage for.
Peach and Shaw? Is that where it is?
No, it's Peach and Alluvial.
Oh, Peach and Alluvial.
Peach
Way
and Alluvial.
north, way out north. And Amber Fry's, do I say it right, Fry? Amber
Yes.
Fry? I don't have my glasses, so I can't
Yeah,
see
no,
it.
you
Amber
said it
Fry's
right. It's-
Escape.
Mhm.
And you just call, you want an appointment, call. In fact, I'll put this business card on our website. You want a massage or a professional massage therapist, call Amber Fry. Also, if you want to help with this mission, she didn't ask me to say this, I promise you, but if you want to help with this mission, maybe Amber needs some help getting there, or maybe somebody else going hasn't quite raised all the funds, or maybe you just want to send some money over to support their project. Email us here at Central Valley Talk, and I'll put you in touch with Amber Fry on how to do that.
Thank you.
And I think Chuck Leonard has asked Amber to stay over into the next hour. She might stay a while, and she might run out after she sees Chuck Leonard's antics. Now, next week, by the way, this show repeats at 9 o'clock tonight. So if you want, and it'll repeat all weekend too. So if you have the computer, you have the internet, tell your friends to watch this show, because I think it's very news-making, because our show is called Newsmakers. Next week at this time, we will have the Lieutenant Governor of California, Abel Maldonado, my buddy. I served in the legislature with him, and he's on his way out of office. This is his last month in office, and he's going to come on my show and just tell me what it was like to be Lieutenant Governor. And maybe we'll share some stories of our days in the legislature. By now, you should be hearing the music going out, and that is Procol Harum, A Whiter Shade of Pale. Stay tuned. Chuck Leonard will be live, and after Chuck Leonard will be Tower TV with Dwayne and Laura. See you next week.